journey within where we all grow.
Welcome, seekers of sound and spirit, to Harmonic Awakening. I'm your host, Renita, and today we're diving deep into the mystical and scientific realms of sound as energy and manifestation. Have you ever wondered how sound frequencies can influence your reality, your energy, and even your connection to the universe? In this episode, we'll explore the relationship between sound and chakras, the power of spoken words, ancient sound technology, and synchronicities in sound. So let's step into the resonance of creation and awaken to the power of sound. Everything in existence vibrates at a specific frequency. This includes our bodies, our thoughts, and yes, even our chakras. But did you know that ancient cultures weren't the only ones to recognize this? Modern science backs it up. Researchers have found that each chakra corresponds to a particular frequency in the electromagnetic spectrum. This means when we chant, sing, or even listen to certain tones, we're actually rewiring our body's energy field on a vibrational level. And here's a cool fact. NASA discovered that the vibrations from planets in our solar system resonate with some of the same frequencies. For example, Saturn's sounds eerily align with the third eye chakra's frequency. Coincidence? I think not. Sound has long been used to balance and activate the body's energy centers. Each chakra is associated with a frequency and vibration that influences our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. By listening to or chanting these frequencies, we can harmonize our energy fields and deepen our connection to the universe. You don't always have to meditate for hours to realign your chakras. Sound can do the work in seconds. Have you ever heard of binaural beats? When you listen to two slightly different frequencies, one in each ear, your brain will create a third frequency, which is the difference between them. And this process is called brainwave entrainment. It synchronizes your energy field with chakra frequencies effortlessly. And get this, Tibetan monks intuitively knew this centuries ago. Their deep throat singing produces multiple harmonic frequencies all at once, and it activates several chakras simultaneously. So if you're short on time, listening to a certain frequency track can give you the boost you need. You might have even heard about the bija mantras, the seed sounds associated with each chakra, Lam, Vam, Ram, and so on. But what's really happening when we chant these? When spoken aloud, bija mantras create geometric patterns in water and sand. It's a phenomenon known as cymatics. Since our bodies are around 60% water, imagine what happens internally when we chant. Each syllable creates a precise resonance that shifts stagnant energy in the chakra system. And here's something wild. The ancient Egyptians used similar vowel sounds in their spiritual rituals, believing they could harmonize the body with the cosmos. Lost sound technology refers to ancient or forgotten methods of using sound for healing, construction, energy manipulation, and spiritual practices. These techniques that modern science is only beginning to understand. Many ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Greeks, and even pre-Columbian cultures seem to have a deep understanding of how sound could influence matter, energy, and consciousness in ways that we can't fully replicate today. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding lost sound technology is the idea that ancient people may have used sound to move or shape massive stones. There are stories from Tibet and Egypt suggesting that sound frequencies were used to levitate heavy objects. According to some accounts, Tibetan monks could lift massive stones using specific chants, drums, and trumpets, creating vibrations that defied gravity. While mainstream archaeology hasn't proven this, modern research into acoustic levitation shows that sound waves can indeed move small objects, suggesting there could be some truth to these legends. Some researchers also speculate that sound was used to shape stone with precision. Ancient structures like pyramids, Machu Picchu, and Pumapunku contain stones cut so precisely that even today's best tools would struggle to replicate them. Some theories suggest that sound frequencies could have been used to soften stone temporarily, allowing it to be molded before then hardening again. Another fascinating aspect is its connection to healing. Many ancient cultures used sound for physical and emotional well-being. The Egyptians had temple chambers designed with perfect acoustics, where specific chants or tones were believed to heal ailments. The Greeks and Romans built amphitheaters and bathhouses where sound waves could create altered states of consciousness. Modern science is catching up to these ideas. Research into somatics, the study of how sound affects matter, shows that sound frequencies can influence water, cells, and even brain waves. This aligns with what ancient people seemed to know, that sound can restore balance to the body and the mind. Some believe that sound was used not just for healing and construction, but also as an energy source. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds in energy research, explored how sound waves and resonance could transmit power wirelessly. Ancient cultures may have had similar knowledge, using sound frequencies to generate or harness energy in ways we no longer understand. There's also the possibility that sound played a role in long-distance communication. Sacred sites and ancient temples around the world often have specific acoustic properties, suggesting they were designed to amplify or transmit sound over great distances. Some researchers speculate that early civilizations may have used sound as a form of wireless communication, much like we use with radio waves today. While we may never fully understand how ancient civilizations used sound, modern technology is rediscovering some of these lost principles. Sound therapy, frequency healing, and experiments with acoustic levitation, these all hint at a deeper connection between sound and the physical world. It's fascinating to think about how much knowledge may have been lost over time. What if sound really was the key to moving massive stones, healing diseases, or even generating free energy? Maybe these secrets aren't entirely lost, just waiting to be rediscovered. I'm a firm believer that sound is one of the most powerful tools we have for manifesting, because everything, our thoughts, our emotions, and even the world around us operates on vibration. When we use sound intentionally, we're essentially tuning our energy to match the frequency of what we want to bring into our lives. Think about how music can instantly shift your mood. A song with a deep bass and steady rhythm might make you feel grounded and powerful, while a soft flowing melody can bring a sense of peace or even nostalgia. That's because sound influences not just how we feel, but how we vibrate on an energetic level. And since manifestation is all about aligning our energy with our desires, sound becomes a bridge to make that connection stronger. One of the most direct ways sound helps us manifest is through our voice. When we speak, sing, or chant affirmations, we're sending out vibrations that carry our intentions into the universe. It's not just about saying words, it's about feeling them. When you say, "I am abundant," with conviction and emotion, your body and energy field begin to believe it. And that belief is what brings manifestation to life. That's why singing or chanting an intention often feels even more powerful than just thinking about it. But it's not just the voice that does the work. Certain frequencies and sounds naturally shift us into the right state of mind for manifestation. Have you ever heard of 528 hertz? It's known as the miracle frequency, associated with love, healing, and transformation. Listening to this while visualizing your desires can deepen the experience, making it easier to feel as if what you want is already yours. There are also binaural beats and solfeggio frequencies that can help clear limiting beliefs and align your subconscious mind with your goals. And let's not forget ritual. Many spiritual traditions use sound. Drums, bells, singing bowls, and even simple clapping to raise vibration, to set intention. And there's a reason for that. Sound does not just stay in our minds. It moves through the air, shifts the space around us, and carries our desires outward. So whether you're speaking affirmations, singing your dreams into existence, or simply listening to music that makes you feel better, sound is an incredible way to supercharge your manifestation practice. Have you ever noticed how certain songs or sounds make you feel more aligned with what you're trying to create? Words are not just sounds. They are vibrational forces that shape our reality. Ancient traditions and modern science both acknowledge the power of spoken intention. Affirmations, prayers, and mantras all carry energy that influence our thoughts and surroundings. Studies in somatics show how sound frequencies create geometric patterns, demonstrating that vibration has form and function. Speaking positively and intentionally can shift your frequency, aligning you with the manifestations you seek. So, what are you speaking into existence? The universe is always listening. Listening to the universe through synchronicities and sound omens is about tuning into the messages hidden within the world around us. Just as we can use sound to manifest, the universe also speaks back to us in ways that go beyond words, through patterns, vibrations, and auditory signals that guide us when we learn to listen. Synchronicities are those moments when things seem to line up perfectly in ways that feel too meaningful to be coincidence. When it comes to sound, this can show up in unexpected ways. Maybe you're thinking about that big decision, and suddenly a song plays with lyrics that feel like a direct answer to your question. Or perhaps you keep hearing the same name, phrase, or sound pattern in different places, as if the universe is emphasizing a message just for you. Sound-based synchronicities can also show up in nature. Imagine sitting in silence, contemplating a problem, and at the exact moment you have a realization. A bird calls out sharply, or the wind picks up in a way that feels significant. These moments remind us that we are in conversation with the universe, not just speaking our desires into existence, but receiving guidance in return. In many spiritual traditions, specific sounds are considered omens, signals from the divine, ancestors, or the energetic currents of the world. Bells ringing unexpectedly, a whisper on the wind when no one is there, or the sudden cry of an animal. These can all be signs that carry meaning. For example, some believe that hearing ringing in the ears can be a sign that spirits or higher beings are trying to communicate with you. A sudden, unexplained sound might indicate a shift in energy or a moment of heightened awareness. The key is to pay attention to the circumstances surrounding the sound. What were you thinking about? What emotions were present? Often, the meaning is found in the context. Certain cultures also interpret animal sounds as omens. In some traditions, hearing an owl at night can symbolize hidden wisdom or a message from the spirit world. The howling of a wolf might be a call to trust your instincts. Even the rhythm of raindrops or the distant roll of thunder can carry deeper meaning if you listen with intuition. To truly hear the universe, you have to cultivate stillness. In our noisy modern world, it's easy to overlook subtle sound-based messages. But when we slow down and listen, we begin to notice patterns. Meditation with sound, like listening to nature, music, or even white noise, can help heighten your awareness of sound synchronicities and omens. Journaling is another powerful tool. If certain sounds or songs keep showing up for you, write it down. Over time, patterns may emerge that reveal guidance you might have missed otherwise. Sound is a bridge between the physical and the metaphysical, the seen and the unseen. Whether through music, chanting, or simply listening to the world around us, we have the ability to harness sound for healing, manifestation, and deeper spiritual connection. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the power of sound. If this episode resonated with you, be sure to follow Harmonic Awakening for more explorations into sound, spirituality, and energy. You can also find me on social media at The Celestial Circle. Until next time, may your vibrations be high and your harmony be deep. Blessed be, my friends.
Celestial circle, celestial circle, celestial circle, celestial circle, magic flow, celestial circle, oh, celestial circle.